Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good to be back. It's been a bit, but yeah, hey, everybody. Wix, Chirag, Andy. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time to be back. We are finally in CWL, and yeah, it's been a bit. It's been 10 days since my last stream, but the biggest reason for that is because I spent all last week working overtime pretty much. I wanted to make sure that I am free all this week to give you guys some streams. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Welcome back to my feed. I hope you stay here for a few days. Absolutely. Yeah, we do have a little bit of an unfortunate start to the week. We have a loss on our hands. The enemy Silent Army did a great job to put 44 stars on us, but I do have 6 attacks. I should be able to hopefully close with 6 triples and still get us to 42. We shall see. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. And Leo, hey, good to see you. You got to check out the discussion thread because I posted all my plans on there, but I am going to review my plans on the stream as well. I did have a quick look through all of these bases, and yeah, some of these are bases I found in scans. Some of them are bases that actually I have because they're from base packs, and somehow the enemy also has the same base packs. I'm also uploading YouTube shorts on YouTube these days. That's pretty cool. I gotta check that out. Bro, I finally reached Electro with my Town Hall 16. You're pretty close to the leaderboards then, right? I know that there's not very many Town Hall 16 on the leaderboard. And an Electro, right? You should be somewhat close. Maybe you're not in 32 or 33, but I do think it's interesting that there's no more Legend League Town Hall 16 players. There were a few, right? Not sure why there's only 32 and 33. And yeah, it's exciting. We have a lot of cool attacks planned for today. I mean, it's really mostly the army I've been using lately, but for example, this base, I did find a scan that went positive. There's a Tesla in this corner, and I'm hoping that that will be there. And if it's not there, then I can just shoot the arrow off of the mortar. That's totally fine. But if it is there, then I do pick up both of these Rage Spell Towers, and then the follow-up should be pretty simple going into the Monolith. I will actually switch over and show you that I have plans for these bases kind of drawn out. I posted these on our Discord so that my clanmates could review them. I didn't check if they responded. Let me check real quick. They haven't signed up. You don't think they have? That's actually a probable reality. And yeah, I mean, this week is really interesting how we got matched up this week. There's 8 clans in our group, and the reason why it's so interesting is the fact that we are the only 8 clan group in Legend League at the moment. This is the very first time ever that we've had a Legend League CWL, and actually there's only 4 groups. Let me switch over. I'll show you guys how it looks. This is there's 26 clans participating, and there's 8 in our group, so that leaves 18, right? And so that means that the other 3 groups are all groups of 6. And so yeah, the cool thing about that is that however our group ends up placing is gonna have a direct impact on the leaderboard in the end. Like, for example, whoever gets first place in this group will finish global rank 1. Whoever gets second place will finish global rank 5. Whoever gets third place will finish global rank 9, regardless of how the other teams perform, because of the fact that we are the only group with 8 clans. I'm reading some of the notes that some of my clanmates left for me on some of my plans. I am 3 for 3 attacks today in Titan 1. That's pretty cool. The whole clan that'll demote is from our group. Yeah, the only clan that'll demote is actually in our group. You're absolutely right about that. So there's only 26 clans participating in Legend League, and only one is gonna demote. I think that in the groups of 6 that nobody's demoting. I think that's how that works. Based on our experience back in, I think it was Titan 2 when we had a group of 6. There were no clans demoting in that group. My clanmate Omar did leave me some good notes. Ahmad, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. All the best, Doom. Hope your clans perform really well in CWL. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. We will not be promoting to the next league because this is the highest league, but obviously we have other clans. So I hope that they can promote. Okay, let's go back here and review these plans I drew up. And okay, so this is number 10. And actually this is a base I've seen quite a bit in Legend League. I'm essentially going to send the Duke from the 3 o'clock side and then drop the Quakes right over the Gigabomb and then shoot the Queen's arrow from this gold mine. And if the arrow gets a nice angle, then I will hit the sweeper, but if not, then I can still triple. I have tripled this base many times in Legend League, and I'm sure I've tripled it even missing the sweeper. And yeah, the reason I want to go this side without the Rage Shower rather than going this side with the Rage Shower is because of how I run Rage Gem Healing Tome. I think that using the Overgrowth on the Rage Shower makes more sense, and just using the Healing Tome without the Eternal Tome to withstand some of the damage on the side. Really, the only potential complication is the fact that there's all 4 enemy heroes. There's a good chance I'll use poison on them, and make sure that the Queen and the Duke can handle them properly. That's essentially what I'm going for. That's number 10. Be creative. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Sometimes the alerts are a little finicky, so some of you may subscribe and the alert won't come up. If that happens, then I do apologize. But I did get that alert just now. So I do think this one's pretty straightforward. I've seen that many times. This base, my plan is to send the Duke from the 6 o'clock side and to hit the CC, the Fire Spitter, and the Cake Bombs, or whatever it's called, the Cake Bolt. And then the Queen's arrow from this top side. I do have to be a little careful because the barracks is a little off center. It's not exactly dead center in the corner, so I do have to make sure I get the angle of the arrow correct, because if I drop the Queen like way in the outside corner, then she'll end up missing the arrow. But that's still a pretty easy angle to line up, and then the Hydra will go into the monolith. These black X's are all totems, and the white circles are freezes, but I'm probably going to use the freeze like to control the Rage Shower. And maybe the Logger. That's really the goal of those freezes. Are you still using the same army? Yes, I am, actually. Or should we watch YouTube or Twitch? You can definitely watch on YouTube because you get that playback feature, right? You can rewind. That does help a bit. GM, hey, what's going on? How's it going? It's been good, actually. I put in some overtime last week so that I could be free for this week. What's yellow? This yellow line is the Hydra. That is the Hydra. I am still using mostly Hydra. It is still getting me good results in Legends. Not as amazing as last season. I did have an amazing last season, but it's still pretty good. What else do I have? Number 3. Yeah, I did go over this. There's sometimes a Tesla in this corner, but not always. If he adjusted the traps, then it's not a huge deal. I'll just shoot from the mortar instead. This is number 3. What else did I have? Number 13. And this space, what was I gonna do? I was gonna shoot the arrow from the gold mine over here and pick up the Revenge Shower and the CC. I do have to be careful about that multi-inferno because it can smoke Frosty. I definitely don't want Frosty to go down too early because Frosty does a good job of keeping my Queen alive. I do hope that the queen will walk over towards where I'm sending the Hydra over here. That way she can get a little bit of help from the healing tome in case she needs it, although she might end up walking over towards the south side, which is totally fine. Totally fine. And yeah, the overgrowth is meant to go over the backside fire spitter, and then I'll just control the other side fire spitter by using totem spells. These couple of air defenses, like this one over here and this one, they're a little exposed. I can probably pick those off with some rocket looms. Other than that, I'll probably just use totems to control the other air defenses. You should apply the ice block and recall trick. We will see, because there's actually another base of theirs that I have a friendly challenge for. Let me see. I should have a friendly challenge for one of these bases. Yeah, so we have some of the same base packs that they have. Like, this base came from, I think, Destro's base pack, and then the other base which I have for a friendly challenge came from another base pack. I don't remember which one. I have a few, but this base I'm pretty sure came from Destro's. 3 spells for that ain't worth it. I think it can be worth it sometimes. This is definitely one of those cases. Potentially it could be. Especially because I can pick up both spell towers with this. We shall see. So let's first try this how I would typically go for it. And then we can experiment with the ice block recall. We can experiment with that. How's life lately for you? It's been good, bro. I've just been trying to stay busy. I definitely don't feel good about the fact that it's been a while since my last stream. It's been 10 days. I hope I can make it up to you guys by being live all week this week. And so, yeah, this rage tower area is very dangerous for because essentially the queen and the duke are meant to finish the funnel together, but I think that they're both going to get pretty smoked. That's why I do think that the ice block trick can be effective here. I did also run this base myself, and they tripled it. I can take a quick look at that and see how they did that. Hopefully the dude goes towards long shot. He might not, though. Of course not. Yeah, I don't think that this one's going to end up working out. It is a pretty well-built base. This is definitely one of the better ones. There's the orb, but kind of for nothing. Not much left, right? Yeah, this definitely won't work as I initially planned it, although I could probably just tweak a few things and make it work just fine. Maybe just go from the other side. Let's just surrender that. Juggler, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Good luck, Doom. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Doom, have you watched Game of Thrones? Yeah, a long time ago. Game of Thrones was one of my favorites for a while. I have a scenery that I purchased specifically because it reminds me of Game of Thrones. It's this one. Like, this feels very Game of Thrones-esque. You're not streaming every day or just every week? I will be streaming every day this week. Doom, try one Ice Hound before deploying the army. It'll help to delay the warden ability a little bit. It does, but what should I replace? What do you think? I'm thinking maybe something like this can work. And then fit an Ice Hound like this. We can try this. I think giving this a shot would make sense, but let's see if I can find some different kind of approach here. I can also potentially try to run something that goes behind the fire spitters, because this approach makes the best sense if you're going away from the sweepers, but obviously this damage is just a little too crazy for the queen and the duke. Let's try something behind the fire spitters this time. With the same composition. I sent feedback on DC Gotta Go to Sleep. Yeah, that's all good. I appreciate you getting back to me on that. Yeah, good night, bro. I do get the value there. But I can tell that the Queen and the Duke are definitely gonna provide better work for me in this case, because there's like almost nothing. The Ice Hound does something there, not much, but something. Too bad that the Prince didn't follow my army. I'm just gonna have to manage over here with Overgrowth, like so. But I think I got this. And then the orb there, yeah, this definitely looks way more solid. Probably end up swagging the revive. And a couple freezes. The reason I like this a little better is because the Queen and the Duke just stay alive a lot longer. And yeah, this is one of those bases that they have, so definitely glad to find some swag. Do you have some clan for lower town halls? Yes, I do actually. I have plenty of those actually. You can just text me on Discord and I'll get you into those clans, like for CWL and all. Nice attack, thank you. That is just a friendly challenge, but I'll show you that they have that exact base. They have the exact same base. Except this one has the hot candle. Maybe I can get some better value with the giant arrow because I was practicing with cake bombs and my cake bombs do have max level HP. I can probably end up getting an arrow to cover the super wizard towers. Maybe let's try that in the friendly challenge. I'm not gonna do the whole attack again, just to set up. What else? I also have number 9. We can take a look at that. Okay. I think the way I have to time it is by sending the backpack first. I think so. Because of this one builder right there. That one builder can save the... Yeah, so with this I can pick up at least one super wizard tower, which I think is worth it. The candle will go down because it's a low HP candle. They're running a lot of candles. Actually, the candles are stronger than I expected. Yeah, we just need the arrow to just nick the candle. And if I can hit even just one of those super wizard towers, then that is worth it. Okay, let's check number 9 now. Number 9 is another one of their bases that I have. And hey, if you guys are watching from Silent Army, I gotta say you guys did an amazing job. I switched all my bases, so what that does mean is I can show you guys the replays that they did on my bases. I'm not sure if my clanmates switched their bases though. Okay, here's this. This is with the Ice Hound. I'm not sure that the Ice Hound is helping me as much as I hoped. There's 2 ways I can hit this. I can go early into the multi-gear and try to take out the CC the long ways, and the reason why that can work is because the setup will get both of these spell towers as well as the CC. Although it does not get the K-Bolt, I think. Let's just try it. Yeah, it does miss the K-Bolt there. So that could potentially be a complication later on into the hit. I didn't exactly do a good job of trying to delay my warden ability there. Definitely should have delayed it at least a little longer. This reminds me of the other base in a lot of ways. Where can I use the overgrowth? Can probably just use it like so. Although I'm not sure that this is working. Seems like it isn't, but it might. I don't have an orb anymore. I used it earlier. Hopefully this, yeah, that freeze was late, but I do think I have this under control with this particular setup. Yeah, if that freeze was a little earlier, then it would have been enough to keep the prince alive. But this does go through. I'll show you another approach I had in mind. Take one Ice Hound in the army. I don't know, I don't trust it. I don't actually trust it. With an early air defense, then it does make sense. But a lot of times the Ice Hound doesn't get the value I need. I guess that was kind of close, right? We can try that again. Let's try a different approach this time. Abu, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. I hit similar with the blower, but it had Hero Hunter, not the cake. Let's see. What kind of blower value can you get? You can probably get the Revenge Tower easily. But you still need to use Quakes if you want to get the CC Quakes together with the... you know what else might work? Is if I shoot the arrow from the Hero Hall, that can work. And just go for a Hydra entry behind one of these spitters. It doesn't really matter which one. Let's try that. What's our lineup this time? I'll show you. I'll show you once I'm done practicing this base. The only thing I don't like about this is that even though I do get the cake bombs, I leave both poison spell towers standing, which I like it if I can get one. Like, I can easily handle one with the healing tome, but the other one, there's really no guarantees on whether if I can make it through it or not. Probably going to end up using a freeze over the logger over here. Hopefully I can get most of my army to stick together. I'm already losing some of it. Yeah, like my prince is leaving. See if I can get the prince to get aggroed right here. This might be enough for me. I'm gonna have to overgrowth right there though. Not exactly sure if this is working or not. I mean, it looks like it is. Seems like I can go multiple different ways and still triple. The Revenge Tower looks a little scary. I have the revive, which might get me through it just fine. Do have to freeze the air defense just to try to keep the Duke alive a little longer. And yeah, this one does not work as well as I hoped. Does kind of work. I mean, I swagged to revive. But I don't know. It seems a little risky, especially the way that the army all kind of separated a little bit. I like if the prince can stay together with the warden. We can try that again. Doom change required leagues to Legends 3. I don't want to do that just yet. I can send you an invite, but I don't want to change the clan requirements at the moment, or else we'll get swarmed. And yeah, we do have to be careful about who we let into the clan this week, obviously, because we are competing at the highest level. And so this is our lineup. We have this guy whose name is Jerry. There's 6 of my accounts. There's 3 of FaZe right here. I Must Be God also has Rishik. There's Omar, and this is Leo. He's in the chat, by the way. And then one of our mates, E6E, who did do Titan 2 and 3 with us and got 21 stars in both of those. And she did triple today, or he. So we can go through some of these attacks. Although I do kind of want to do my own hits first. Which base was that? That was number 9. I do think I will be going immediately for number 9. Silent Army put up 44. Yeah, they did a great job. I'll show you how their hits went. At least on my bases, I can show you. Let's try it one more time. There's also potentially an approach to go behind the, like, to pick up the Revenge Shower early, which might work. I'm not sure if that will work better. Let's just try this again. This time the Ice Hound did delay the healing tome a little bit, but yeah, see, now my army is going this way and the Prince is going the other way. It's hard to say which way is, like, ideal. But you can already see how this is kind of falling apart. That's why I was not satisfied with the previous attempt. And yeah, this Revenge Shower is going to be a little tricky. Don't think I can get back to that. Potentially. Does look like I get there this time. First approach is better because the army is not splitting. You're probably right about that, actually. I would say you're absolutely right about that. This might go through without the revive spell because of the Queen, but obviously with the Duke, he's gonna be able to finish the Revenge Shower. It does seem pretty solid. Like, I've had it split 2 different ways and it tripled both times. So I definitely feel good about that one. Let's try another approach, just in case it ends up working better. They should make Legend CWL esports mode. That would make it really fun. You think so? I don't know about fun. I definitely do not have fun when I play with the esports modifier. I don't know about you guys. Okay, let's try this. This is to pick up the Revenge Shower early. I think this can work. But yeah, see, the Ice Hound is going to go in and do absolutely nothing. That's why I'm not really a big fan of the Ice Hound. It's a little too unpredictable. This does look like it's working. I'm probably going to need to use Overgrowths in a way that covers the cake bombs. It misses the... It misses the Fire Spitter, which might be an issue. Yeah, I don't think this goes through. It's close, but it doesn't look that strong, especially going into both fire spitters. The fire spitters are in a good position on this particular layout. We'll see if the Duke can finish it, but I'm not too sure about that. Seems like not. The only good thing about this approach is that it eliminates the revenge shower early, but I can go many different ways and still triple this. I personally enjoy the lower hit rates, makes tripling feel very rewarding. You're absolutely right. I like esports when it's just esports, but when it's like integrated into the game, it's a little iffy. Like there's a lot of players that spend a lot of money on their equipments, and so if they can't really make the most out of their equipments, then I don't know. Personally, I don't want to see esports in CWL. It's difficult enough to get 45 stars. Silent Army were getting good value off their Ice Hounds. I do agree with you there. If you look at their replays, they were definitely doing a good job with the Ice Hounds. Let's try this again. I think that this can work because of the fact that the army won't split like crazy. Here's an Ice Hound that actually will help me a bit, I think. My Sky Wagon, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's there. It's there with my troops. This doesn't seem crazy reliable. My orb was forced there. Freeze the revenge shower. Yeah, this won't work. I don't want to go with this. Potentially I could go for it actually if I bring an extra Quake, and I'll show you why. It's because of these extra buildings over here. Janarin, hey, what's going on? Can I survive Global Top Legend League just spending gold passes or need to be a whale spender? Absolutely not. All I get personally are the gold passes and the event passes. And I did manage to get a bunch of my accounts in the top 200 last season. I have 138 here, 91 here, 229. This is just with gold passes and event passes. 56. Although I gotta say last season I was probably peaking. Definitely I think 30 to 40% 3-star rate is the best. Right now we are at 60-70%. You think so? But you also have to keep in mind the fact that we are up against the best of the best in the world. And so here I get I'm gonna need to find a different way to make that extra Quake work. I want it to be able to pick up the Expo as well. What do you do for bases? I'm one of Ajmal subs. Like if you know the server Legend League bases VIP, I don't remember the exact name, but I think that's what it is. Let's drop it a little more like this. This should hopefully pick up the Expo. And it does. Yeah, see, this setup makes a little more sense for me. If the Duke can go next to the Super Wizard Tower, he does. And so there should be a cleaner split over here. That's why I think that this can work with the extra Quake. Let's try it one more time. Think I've heard of them, was curious if you make your own. Nah, I don't. I don't have the time to make bases for 6 accounts. Oh, I dropped 4 in the middle by accident. Let's try that again. But this time the arrow misses the expo. It didn't miss the first time. Let's try that again. If I miss it, then I'm just gonna have to YOLO it, I think. Okay, this time it does get there. I do have to shoot the arrow at just a slight angle. Very slight. Like, not the craziest angle. Let's see. I think picking up that Wizard Tower is crucial. But see here, I get all the value, and the Duke has nowhere to go except to the south side, which is nice. This is definitely way easier to manage. Don't have to worry about any lone troops, like lone air troops following the Duke with this. Let's use the overgrowth. I missed that freeze. Let's just use the orb now. And yeah, this should be an easy triple, as long as I don't miss the setup. And yeah, I say we should just go for this, right? Chris, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. No Legend League hits before CWL ones before for the warm-up. It's not really that great of a warm-up, I'll be honest. It might seem like it is, but I'd rather keep my mind focused on the plans I have for all these bases, rather than attacking a bunch of bases that obviously the enemy isn't using. Okay, I need to hit the Wizard Tower. That's the reason why that worked as well as it did. Obviously bring a 4th Quake. We can bring an Ice Hound too, since it was working in the challenges. But to be honest with you, I don't really like Ice Hound in general. I think that the Ice Hound doesn't get the value like as consistently as I want. Like, I wouldn't use it for Legends. Sorry for all the questions. It's all good, bro. I was also wondering how you get thumbnails for your stream. I have a website I like to use called thumio.com. thumio.com. One attack, 100 trials is crazy. You think so? I don't think it's crazy. I think practice makes perfect. And if I have the base, then obviously why wouldn't I practice it? I wish that the Ice Hound would travel from this air defense to the other air defense. It won't go for this air defense over here because of the this one over here. So maybe what I should do instead is just delay the Ice Hound because it will get better value if it can freeze up the monolith. That's what I think about that. Okay, let's go for this. Deploy Icehound before army? Nah, bro. That won't work. Not in this particular instance. Okay. So I did get the value and the funnel that I was looking for. Looks like he opted to run the Longshot Guardian. And now it's a nice one. I think that the Icehound can get better value over here. It actually misses the monolith. I didn't expect that. But you can see how absolutely overkill this is. And yeah, to whoever it was in the chat saying the 100 trials for this base is crazy, this is exactly why I put in the extra practice. Take a look at all this swag I'm about to have. Let's just drop a totem here. Freeze once, and then just swag the revive rate. It's almost a swag revive. Almost, but not quite. Maybe it is, actually. Swag revive, swag freeze. Nice and easy. W attack, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Which equipment is better for the Queen, Magic Mirror or action figure? Most of the pro players are using the action figure. Crazy how a small adjustment can make so much difference. Yeah. Especially on a base like this. Getting this wizard tower was crucial in this particular instance, and obviously finishing the funnel over here with an extra quake helped a lot. Okay, let's move on and go to the next hit, which I think should be number 14, right? And actually, that reminds me I should probably start some of these upgrades. I'm gonna post the friendly challenge for number 14. Definitely GE Clan's name is going to shine on the leaderboard very soon. We need first place. If we get first place in this group, then we do finish global rank 1. But it's gonna be tough. I mean, first of all, this group has a lot of good clans, but second of all, we also need stuff to go our way. Like, for example, we need defense to pull through. Obviously, it didn't today. But yeah, we still have a long week to go, so hopefully it can go well. This is number 14. I should have the backpack at level 26. Should I upgrade it to max or wait for the new equipment? I definitely think you should upgrade the backpack. The backpack is still so very strong. I did get both. Wow, I got some crazy value there. That was insane. I don't know if I'll be able to get that same kind of value during the actual hit, though. Would be nice if I did. Do probably need to use overgrowth to cover control the monolith. That's what I think. Let's just use it like now. I lost my Skywagon, but it's fine. I still have the orb and a revive as well. Let me make sure I revive the correct hero. I think it's the one on the top. Nice and easy. Bro deserves more subscribers. I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. I'll send you one base that's working OP. Yeah, I could use a good base. This is the base I use blower on 6 o'clock with the... Yeah, this makes sense actually, to use the blower on this particular layout. Can you take me in your clan? I will send an invite. ID name Akash. Yes, text me on Discord. That's the easiest way to get into the clan. Although obviously I won't be getting to you until after the stream. Yeah, it makes sense to go for the blower here actually. Might consider that myself. With the blower you're guaranteed to pick up the spell tower. That's why I like it. Although I don't want to overthink it too much. I think in this case it's going to be an easy triple. Because of what I just did. The hot candle here is going to go down as long as the arrow just nicks it. It just needs to get a small nick. I would rather pick up the 2 super wizard towers and the rage tower like I did just now and leave the hot candle exposed because it's low level. But if I can get the hot candle down, that would be nice. And yeah, we should just go for this, I think. I think so. Go with the blower? I don't know, man. How do you manage a lot of accounts? It's just staying consistent. There's no real good answer to that. All I do every day are legends hits and war attacks. I don't do much extra farming other than obviously the whatever farming I did to get these crafted defenses up a little bit. But other than that, like I don't farm walls and all that. Let's just go for it. Do you like the upcoming Grand Warden skin? Yeah, I'm gonna be getting this entire skin set. It's definitely one of the coolest skin sets I've ever seen, ever. Hopefully the Duke can go directly into the town hall area. That would be nice. And he does. Let's just cover this now with the overgrowth. And you can already see how absolutely crushed this is. Probably gonna end up swagging quite a bit. Hopefully the king goes next, or the prince goes next for the enemy king. Because that gets me the orb I need, although he didn't. That's fine. Swag 2 freezes and a revive spell. That's how it's done, guys. The new building defense. Which one is for anti-dragons? I definitely think the cakes are working the best, but the candle is doing a good job too. The candle does a good job of punishing an attack that moves very quickly, like this one. But if you want to pick an all-arounder that is doing good damage, then you should definitely upgrade the cakes. Okay, and so that's it for those 2 bases which I have challenges for, and the rest of them I'm kind of going in blind, like sorta kind of. Number 3 is a base that popped up on a scan that I did, and I did find a Tesla over here in this corner. If that Tesla is there, then I will get, I'm almost 100% certain that I will triple this base. But if that Tesla is not there, I'm just going to shoot the arrow from this mortar over here. Instead, probably have to use an early totem as well to make that work. My goal is to pick up the Revenge Tower and the CC, but I'll also obviously get the Inferno as collateral. But yeah, that's that for this base. The follow-up is going to be pretty simple, going early into the monolith. And yeah, not much else to comment on this one. Hey guys, what's going on? Why are you so pro? That's a good question, bro. It's good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while. W Attack, thank you so much. Now this is a good call out to bring an Ice Hound for this one. I will definitely do that. It makes perfect sense to bring an Ice Hound on this base because of the monolith. Although another good way to deal with the monolith here is with an ice block spell. That could potentially work. I would just, because typically I would use a totem over here. And so by bringing the Ice Hound, I save a spell, which I like that idea. I'll definitely bring an Ice Hound here. What else? What else? What else? I think I have everything I need. And yeah, let's go for it. First, let's check for a Tesla. And of course it's there. That's beautiful. Those couple of rocket loons were there to pick up the mortar on that side, so that the Duke goes first initially towards the top side. Let's use the Ice Hound now. Gotta keep the queen alive. I do think that Ice Hound was a good call out. I appreciate that. Let's do a freeze here now. I did unfortunately lose my Duke early there. Like I used a totem and ended up losing them. The Duke anyway. My prince is being useless, but turns out I don't think I need him to follow my army for this to go through. I would obviously prefer if he did. Another easy triple. Are all are your IDs? Yes, that's correct. Crush, I know, right? The plan was just too solid, wasn't it? The Ice Hound made perfect sense. Okay, let's move on. Have you watched the Dhoom movie? I have not, actually, but I've heard about it. I heard about it. A lot of people think my name is a reference to that, but it's actually not. My name is mostly referencing the English word doom, like Dr. Doom. Okay. Where's this next hit? Dhoom Machala, yes. That's exactly what people refer to. Okay, so my plan for this is to hit the CC, the cakes, and the fire spitter with the arrow. And then I'm going to be sending the army to go behind the sweepers. And as long as this fire spitter goes down, then essentially the army will be going behind the other fire spitter. So it should work out totally fine, I think. I might end up sending the Duke at a slight angle. Like, I wouldn't drop him dead in the corner. I would drop him a little over to the left of the corner so that he can potentially pick up this air defense. That would help. But the pathing of the Duke is not 100% clear. I do think potentially he could end up going like to this ricochet. Maybe he'll go from mortar to air expo to the ricochet. Although I still think that this is going to work out pretty normally. Do you play esports? Yes, I do actually, but I'm really more like a sub than a main roster player. I play for a team called Coastal Tides. Did you watch the new Spider-Man movie? I didn't watch all of it, but somebody uploaded the whole thing on X, and I started watching it, and I fell asleep, but not because it was boring, but just because I was exhausted. And no spoilers. I don't want any spoilers in the chat, please. It was good while I was watching it. Okay, let's try to go for this. Maybe in this case it makes sense to bring an Ice Helm. But I still don't feel 100% comfortable with it. I think I'm gonna have to trust my gut here and go without it. I do have freezes, which maybe that can help. I think I will bring the Ice Hound in this case. Worth the extra 25,000 Dark Elixir just to actually triple, right? Something meaningful. White, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing. You're recommending to me that I should send the Ice Hound over here to this air defense, like not to this one, but to this one. That does make perfect sense. It'll tank the scatter shot. I'm not sure that it will, like, what I think is going to happen is that the ray shower is going to go off first, and then the Ice Hound will pop and freeze. It wouldn't be the other way around. Which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Okay, let's go for this. I did miss the cake bombs, but it's fine. As long as the queen picks up the air defense, I think I'm good with her. Let's just freeze this right here. Do hope this goes through, it might not. Let's just hit the revive now. I think it goes through. It's close, but obviously the plan was solid enough. We just need the Duke to finish it off, which he will. I don't know how effective the Ice Hound was in this case. We can double check that. It helped to trigger the Ray Shower early, but I had Healing Tome active. Rusu, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a long time, you think, right? It has, actually. First of all, it's been 10 days since my last stream, and so it's been a long time since I've seen any of you guys. But you especially, it's been probably even longer than that. Okay. Let's move on. Should have deployed the Ice Hounds 2 seconds later, you think so? I think might have been too late. Because there's 2 ways that could have happened. I could have sent it earlier to trigger the Ray Shower earlier, which that would have been good. But I could have also sent it later so that the freeze effect gets better value for my army. I think that just the way I timed it was not that great. I did miss the arrow. I was obviously supposed to hit the cake bombs and I missed that. But yeah, the timing of the Ice Hound was not that great. It literally could have been earlier or later, and both would have been better. Bro, how many accounts do you have? I'm pushing 6. There's 6 in Town Hall 18, and the rest of them are all just lower Town Halls. I think I have a total of about like a dozen accounts. I'll show you. This is 13 accounts? 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it is 14 total accounts. And I've thought about making more because I need some more placeholders sometimes. Like I often do work in like multiple different clans. And I don't have enough accounts to hold places in some clans. You think it's better for Legends to bring the Rage on the Warden instead of the Eternal Tome? It's debatable now. Last season, I would have told you the Rage Gem definitely worked better because I got some awesome results last season. This account was my lowest result last season. It was 239. And I got 91st, 56, 229, 138. This was with the Rage Gem Healing Tome. This is the exact same combination I've been using for the last like couple seasons now, and it still works great. Still definitely does work. I noticed I got fried by the Revenge. Yeah, that was definitely a good placement for the Revenge Shower, I gotta say, because typically on a base like this, you see the Revenge Shower closer over here, like where this Bob hut is. But instead, they put the Revenge Shower together with the Town Hall, which just makes a late approach into the Town Hall that much more punishing. I think it was a pretty well-built base for what that was. Earlier was better? Yeah. To trigger the Rage Shower earlier. I have a feeling you're right. Okay. This is a base I've seen many times in Legends. I definitely feel like I'm gonna easily triple this one. Although I don't want to jinx it, right? It has cake bombs. Not the craziest level. Although I don't think I'll be hitting the cake bombs. Like, I think that it will still be standing. I could use an extra quake to get the cake bombs down, but not sure it's worth that. Or maybe the arrow can pick it up, which would be fine. It's not a crazy high level anyway, so. And even if it was high level, I would have to drop my quakes over the cake bombs in order for that to work. Okay, let's go for this. Just gotta remember to use the poison early on those enemy heroes. I did miss the arrow, unfortunately. That's a pretty tricky arrow miss to deal with, though. Hopefully I can recover this. Really hoping so, because there's a chance I can't. These witches are going crazy. Where can I revive my Duke? Right here, I guess. I do think, unfortunately, this might end up failing. We shall see if the Duke can get away from the scatter shots quickly enough. No, not quite. Yeah, not quite. Very close. That arrow miss cost me everything there. That was really not a good arrow I did. Very unfortunate. Very close, but unfortunate. I've tripled this many times in Legends, so doesn't feel good. Nice, I use a different dragon army, but I will test it. This works, but it's tricky without the Eternal Tome. I think most people that use this army are using the Eternal Tome. You definitely need some practice with it. Reduce the clan trophy so I can bring luck with me. I'm not going to do that, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'll get swarmed with requests, and I don't want to miss any important requests. I can do it for like a second, but I'll have to change it right back. Give me one quick second. I don't even know what to reduce it to. But I just did. Finally got the proof that you are human too. Yeah, it happens, bro. The truth is that I've been failing a little more this season than in previous seasons. Especially in Legends 1. This is, my plan for this is to hit the CC and the Revenge Shower with the backpack. I do have to use the Quakes to cover at least this one builder hut over here, so that it doesn't end up repairing the CC. And yeah, we'll use the poison on the Guardian, so long as the CC is destroyed. If the CC is not destroyed, then I have to use poison on that, obviously. This is a base where I would personally bring the Ice Hound. Let's bring the Ice Hound this time. Okay, let's go for this. Would you prefer throwers over Hydras? I might actually be trying throwers soon in Legends. Might happen. Nice Teslas. Those Teslas actually prevented me from sniping the air defense, which is definitely good placement. To get the value there. But yeah, you can see how obviously it was better to bring the Ice Hound in this case. Let's see if I can get a good orb. I think this is fine, I'll be honest. Let's use Overgrowth soon. 1 freeze to cover the monolith. I'm a little worried about the enemy king. He might end up being a blocker for me. Could potentially see that happening. Blocker for 3 source. Very close, but not quite. Definitely a tough day. I missed a couple. Yeah, 90%. Very close. All I needed was really for this air defense to go down. I had rocket loons, which I used for this one air defense, but the Teslas that popped up prevented me from getting the other air defenses. Good bases, and good job to Silent Army for putting up 44 stars against us. We can definitely show some replays. Much harder without the Eternal Tome. Yeah, it's definitely tricky. Let's show some of their attacks. They definitely did some nice hits. This is with Fireball, Super Minions. Trending combination lately. Why are you not using Ground Smash? I could. I just don't have much practice with them. I'm most confident with Hydra at the moment. I had a very nice previous Legend League season. Yeah, this Fireball was crazy. He could have used the extra quick to potentially pick up the CC, but the reason that the CC was saved so easily is because of the Rage Shower. An arrow miss, actually. Yeah, really the scariest thing at this point is the this Rage Shower over here. He still has recall as well. Yeah, he picks up the win there because the logger was hitting the healers, which makes perfect sense. So many top 100 players are using this army. Yeah, this definitely works. Definitely works. It's a little trickier to pull off, especially because of the modifier having such a big nerf on the heroes. Like the Grand Warden here has a total of 2669 HP, and when you add the equipment, he doesn't actually get any HP increase with the Fireball. He just gets a DPS increase. So when you add the modifiers on top of that, he gets a 20% reduction, which is like less than a Giant. Like the Giant has 3000 and the Valkyrie is 2900. Like imagine having less HP than that. That's why personally I'm not running it, is because I think it's risky. You look away from the Warden for like even a second and he goes down. So okay, let's take a look at another one of their attacks. AJ, hey, what's going on? Make me elder. Yeah, I'll make you an elder. One quick second. I did kind of screw up a couple hits, so you can go ahead and review those. This is a Super Bowler attack with the Queen Charge. Queen Charge into Super Bowlers. I think Queen Charge Bowlers are most powerful right now. Yeah, the players on the top of the leaderboard are the ones that have like the most experience with Super Bowlers. Like Yatta, He is one of the best with super bowlers. Like in Town Hall 15 when they were meta, he was doing a great job. I almost agree with you. Hydra is still pretty strong. When you look at the current global rank 1, 2, and 3, it's Voltine. And he's been resetting really high, and he still uses Hydra. But I think that the biggest reason he uses Hydra is because it's a quick army to use, and he has like 100 attacks that he has to do every day. Looks like Snowy Owl here opts for the troop launcher, which is interesting. I think with this, you're seeing most people use the Skywagon. I think he dropped an Invis instead of a Poison by mistake, so swagged that. And a nice Warden ability. The Warden ability, the timing of it was very nice. Like, he managed to use it pretty much as late as he possibly could have. And obviously it's going to get him through all these walls. Very nice Queen Charge Super Bowler. Swag the Stun Blaster, very nice hits. Make me an Elder, I will. Can definitely do that. Titan, thanks for the sub, I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look. This other hit, this is from Messi. And yeah, this is the base that I just ran. That I just hit, actually. I ran it as well. Looks like he opted to just bring a no quakes. He brought the backpack. This has kind of been trending lately. This Ice Hound was nice. The Ice Hound in this particular instance helped him to delay his Warden ability quite a bit. Wix, you're not in the clan, bro. You were asking for Elder? Is that right? Maybe not. Which base did you get the defense? It was our number 15. This overgrowth was crazy, by the way. But the reason it worked is because Inferno Dragons did snipe the Guardian. I think he got a little lucky there. But using overgrowth on the Town Hall is just plumb crazy. I would never suggest that to you guys. And yeah, this looks like a swag revive. Very nice attack from Messi. And here's Dark Scott with a, I think this is Duke Charge into Super Bowlers with an Angry Spell. I haven't seen this hit, so I'm watching this for the first time. Misses that Invis. Yeah, it misses the multi-inferno. Obviously it doesn't matter in the end, but... Not a perfect charge. Sends the Super Bowlers to go and pick up the Multi-Inferno. I think that is the best way to recover that. That did make perfect sense. Although at this point I'm not sure what the Angry Spell is for. I guess he's trying to get some kind of funneling somewhere. Or maybe this is just his Legends army. And he just has the Angry Spell just in case he feels like he needs it. That Raid Spell did a good job to move his army through the last layer of walls. With the torch, that helps quite a bit. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna swag the Angry Spell. Nothing left to use it on. Queen Charge Bowlers or Duke Charge Bowlers, which one is better? If you're gonna start out and just practice one, like if you've never touched Super Bowlers before, you should definitely try the Duke Charge. And the thing about the Queen Charge Bowlers is the fact that you have to upgrade the Monolith Arrow, which is another epic piece of equipment. But with the Duke Charge, you just bring the Electro Fangs and the Fire Hearts. Yeah, seems like the Ice Hound works great for these guys. There's another Ice Hound that comes from the... I guess that's the Sky Wagon. I don't think he actually brought two of them. At first, Overgrowth covers this Ray Shower. And a nice orb there. He's probably going to end up dropping the second Overgrowth in the same place to counter the Ray Shower properly. If I had to guess. Just like that. Makes perfect sense. Another nice attack from them. I'm showing these replays because I'm not using these bases tomorrow. Okay. And let's watch the last one. This is a base that I had high hopes for, especially because of both the Raid Showers. I thought it was both, but it's just one, I think. One of those Raid Showers picking up, or helping the Cake Bombs. He uses the arrow combined with the backpack to pick up the Raid Shower, which is nice. The backpack got the one sweeper, but there's still another sweeper. Loses the queen early, but obviously it doesn't matter. Are you doing Legends attacks? Yes, I am. Who is your base builder? It's Ajmal. And he's not building the bases. He's just reposting top player bases. That's all he's doing. But yeah, the double Ice Hound does do the trick. One in the camps and the other one in the Sky Wagon. There's a crazy split here. That second Overgrowth is nice because he uses it after the Ray Shower goes off. Like the first one you can cover the Ray Shower, but the second one you should definitely wait for it to activate. And then two totems and a freeze to finish the rest. And yeah, GG's to Silent Army, 44 stars. We did 40, which is obviously a couple of my hits were fails, so we will definitely recoup and try to go for better tomorrow. This is Applesauce Army. Do you think Applesauce made the army himself? I'm not so sure. Although I know he's using it. I wonder who had the idea of bringing a double ice hound like that, especially without, like, bringing the backpack without any quakes. It's just a little crazy. And yeah, there's really not much to go over other than some Legend League attacks, but I do want to fill the War CC real quickly. I'm definitely gonna, give me 1 second. It's only going to take me just a quick moment to fill the War CC. It's because I joined. You're welcome. Yeah, you think so? You think so? You were my jinx this time. Maybe I need to switch to that army that Applesauce is using. At least on one account. I'm already almost done filling the War CC. And I have to, I guess, fill it from here is fine. Try the Lava Loom puppet version. Let's take a look. Let's see what you ended up doing. Should have seen the hit some asshat did against DH in Dark Heaven, you mean? Let's see what you ended up doing, Mr. Leo. Yeah, this is one I've been seeing quite a bit with the Lava Loom puppet. I think a big reason why this works as well as it does is because the Lava Loons get nice support from the Healing Tome. You did pick up 2 air defenses with this setup. Ice Hound is early to, I guess, delay the Warden ability a bit. Makes perfect sense on this layout. And then Ice Hound is going in front of 2 Lava Loons. Over here to pick up the last, one of the last air defenses. Very nice. The first overgrowth to cover the candle is perfect. I've been saying that's been probably one of the best solutions to the candle. Is just putting overgrowth on it. Although I'm not exactly sure the interaction. I kind of have a feeling that the overgrowth actually prevents it from decaying. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, very nice. The Lava Loons in this case definitely did help picking up the air defenses. Maybe I can give that a shot. Let's check again what spells you had. You had almost the same kind of spells I have. Almost. Obviously, I'm running Quakes because I tend to go for more of a traditional giant arrow backpack setup. $33 loons with the Eternal Tome and Life Gem. Yeah, that's crazy. Leo, is this a Chinese name? No, it's Japanese, is what that is. Bro, please give me a good layout for Legends 2. I could give you one, but I can't promise any good results. A lot of bases which end up working for somebody one week end up not working for somebody else the next week. Let's take a look here. Accent did send me a... This is the army, I guess, Applesauce is using. We can give this a try in some friendly challenges. Obviously bring the Lava Loom puppet. Let's try this. Go with 2 freeze and 2 overgrowths, revive and the rest totem. Maybe a poison, it's up to you. I changed my comp a bit for war, that makes sense. Let's just try this and see what happens. I'm gonna go for something very similar to what I went for in my CWL hits. My prince just got forced. He must have gotten sniped. Although I don't think I'm really using the overgrowths correctly here. I was obviously supposed to cover the monolith with that first overgrowth. Yeah, this is definitely something I will probably need practice for this to work. Let's just surrender that. I'll practice that on my own time, but for now we can just go for some Legend League attacks. With the Lava Loom puppet, bring a super dragon in the CC. You don't need a second Ice Hound with this equipment. That makes sense, actually. Makes perfect sense. This is a base that's been trending quite a bit in Legends. I feel like this got spread in some kind of a sub somewhere. But I did crush it a few times in the previous day. Wow, I accidentally brought the Lava Loom puppet here. That was definitely a mistake. Hopefully it doesn't cost me, it might though. Like, I just don't think I'm gonna get what I need from the warden here. That totally caught me off guard. The queen will pick up the air defense, which helps. Can probably end up using the the freeze to cover the monolith. And as long as the enemy king doesn't get in the way, which he might in this case. We shall see if this is enough. It looks close. I might have gotten this. This is the base Rapata used against Zeus. Yeah, that makes sense. No wonder this is a world's base. I'm definitely lucky to triple that, because obviously the lava loom puppet was not intended there. Let's bring the rage down. Abid, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Get air defenses with the backpack and the arrow. Yeah, on that one base, I definitely should, right? What would you do on this base? Let's see what you would do. Krish in the chat, by the way, this is Accent. Those are the same people. Krish and Accent. I want to see what you want to go for. My voice is repeating. Like it's having feedback, is that what you mean? Not exactly sure what you mean by that. Okay. Let's go again for another attack. Some kind of glitch. It's not for YouTube. It might be on Twitch. You might be right. This is somebody that hasn't set their crab to defense just yet. Obviously a mistake there, right? I'm probably going to pick up the Revenge Shower together with the Multi-Inferno. I think that makes sense on this particular layout. Like so. A little worried about the fact that the Duke ended up kind of going the wrong way. This one should go through. This is Rage Gem together with the Healing Tome. And a Swag Revive. Very nice. It was your dumb phone? It probably was, right? Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, this base has kick bombs, resistance. I do know these guys. They have been around a long time. Like a really, really long time. Those sweepers are definitely a little intimidating. Just a little. Hopefully I can keep the queen alive a little longer, but she's probably going to run into traps. Just judging from which way she's walking. And of course the warden goes the wrong way, which that pretty much kills the attack. I don't think I have any shot of tripling this anymore. Maybe if I'm lucky. Yeah, this does go through. It wasn't perfect in the beginning how I managed everything, but obviously it was good enough to triple still. We got Warren 30 minutes. Where is he? I don't know where he is. He might be online soon. I do know he attacked quite early in the previous day. So pro, thank you. I wish I could hit like that in CWL, you know? Instead of throwing a couple stars away. I am gonna go for one more attack and then I'm gonna call it good on the stream. I've been streaming now almost a couple hours. Let's see. Do I have the prospector ready? I do not. Bro's cooking with his army in Legends 1 and I'm struggling to get 2 stars. This strategy can fall apart quickly. I think a big reason why I'm having this much success with it is because I've been using this pretty much since the backpack came out. Okay, this base. This one has given me some difficulties before, so I do think that I should try to be a little careful here. Especially with the placement of the arrow. Let's see here. I don't think it actually mattered to funnel that Tesla properly. It seems like that might have been a waste. Let's use a early freeze there. And another freeze. And I'm down to my last 2 totems. Do have to be careful. I just want to see a good angle for the orb eventually. I suppose I can use it now. Still not perfect, but maybe this can still work. One way this could have gone better is if the Duke went over to the right instead of going left. But I did commit to a early approach into the monolith. And so that's why I ended up going this way. This one may end up failing because of that raid shower. very close. 97%. Very close. If the Duke had gone over to the right, I think that could have tripled. Although he still did get some good value by going with my army. But by going to the right, he's got a better chance to help the queen. Dragon Rider only nerf in level 6, right? Yeah, like this latest level. I think that's more than just level 6 got nerfed. I think there were some nerfs like in level 5 as well. I could be wrong though. Okay, this base. I have struggled on this base. My plan for this is try to get the arrow to hit the poison tower, but obviously I'm going to aim for something closer to the exterior of the base for the funnel. Okay. I did hit the poison tower, which is nice. Still not enough, though. Let's use the overgrowth over here. I still need a good orb for this to work. Wonder if I can get that revenge tower to go down. I think it will. I think it will. Almost. And yeah, it does go down there. I can probably swag this revive if I just wait this out. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. All attacks triple in CWL. I did end up failing a couple. I did 4 triples and then 2 misses. One was very clearly due to an arrow miss. I'll show you that, which I did. And then another one, I think the plan was just wrong. Like, I didn't miss the arrow. I didn't really miss any crazy funnel. But yeah, that arrow miss cost me everything. I should have been able to pick up the CC and the monolith there. It was a solid attempt to recover it, but obviously not enough in the end. I was thinking if the Duke can get out of the way of the scatter shots in time, that he could potentially replenish the HP that he needed to make it through them, but not the case there. And let's take a quick look at this one. I think that I just had a wrong plan here. This plan was to go into the behind the sweepers. Sent a couple of extra rocket loons to pick up that air defense. Getting that air defense was important because it sets up my Ice Hound on the entry. And yeah, I did lose my Frosty earlier. I was saying before this attack started that I didn't want to lose the Frosty, because the Frosty does help keep the Queen alive, and she must have gone down somewhere around these ricochets. She did. And obviously these dragons aren't helping. That obviously should just be the Duke over there. very close hit, and a good defense, I gotta say. I might end up saving this base myself just to try it again. Although the first thing I would fix is essentially making sure all the dragons continue this way, rather than having some leak over to the left. So, yeah, very close. Back to Doom's army, it is working. Let's do one more attack. I know a couple attacks ago I said I was going to do one more attack, but I want to make sure you guys have enough information how to use this army, at least just in this one stream. Okay, let's check the level on the cake bombs. We can try to pretend it's max level and just drop all 3 quakes on it, but at level 6 I can at least use 1 quake to pick up the multi-gear, which I don't think is a bad idea. In this case, I would take advantage of that. Gonna use a totem there to support the queen properly. Early approach into the monolith. This always works well with this army. Plus, I think that the Duke can handle the Revenge Tower quite nicely. Oh, maybe not. I think we should use Overgrowth in such a way that covers the backside fire spitter. Although I think that was pretty obvious. I guess hopefully I have enough to get through the air defense over here. The overgrowth does wake up at a nice time for me to pick up the air defense. Like that. I just hope that the Duke can make it to the end alive. That's really just it from this point. Doom, have you watched Game of Thrones? You asked me that earlier. And yes, I did. Will you also stream tomorrow? I will, actually. Look how close that was. That was, like, insanely close. But that does go through. I'm gonna finish my last 2 hits. Definitely want to get through those. Which was your favorite character in Game of Thrones? That's a good question. There's a lot I don't remember, to be honest. The White Walkers were cool. But, yeah, that's a good question, actually. You know what I want to watch is the House of Dragons. I haven't gotten around to that just yet. This is not a layout I've seen before, but look at those cakes. Obviously that is a fully maxed out cake. Pretty cool that we get to come across one of these today. What should I go for? I have an idea to try to pick up the monolith and the cakes, but I am going to leave the CC for that to work. Let's give it a shot. I think it can work. Just like that, I do miss the poison tower, unfortunately. But that is for the most part, the setup I was looking for. Let's see if the CC is dangerous. It doesn't look too crazy. Not a good freeze, but I think it is enough. Do hope that the revenge shower can be distracted by the prince, although the prince is a little kind of far-ish. If the prince can tank the revenge shower like with the phoenix, then I do have faith that this will go through. It's very close. Not quite. 97%. Very close. Sounds like you have an addiction to attacking. Yeah, just one more hit. You're absolutely right about that. Max cake means rich player. I'm almost max, and I'm not spending any crazy money. I did spend a lot of league medals. I had over 2,000 on all of my accounts, and now all of my accounts have like around 1,000. Some less. Potentially he could have maybe bought an extra book or two. You don't have to be rich to max them out. You can also just spend an, I think it's like 8,000 gems, which is definitely a lot. In this case, I'm gonna try to hit the CC. I've seen this base before and I failed it, but I think that when I first saw it, I went for an early approach into the town hall, and it didn't end up working out for me. Let's just try this here. This is an early approach into the monolith. I can use overgrowth to control the raid shower over here. The prince doesn't go where I want. I was hoping he could go and pick up the logger, but he doesn't. Instead, I'm probably gonna get an orb that's not exactly ideal, huh? I'll just save my last freeze for the logger guardian. It's gonna take time, but I think this goes through. Nice and easy. Doombro, I'll give you a challenge to emote one of your IDs to Legends 2 and try to get it back to Legends 1 with 1 week. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Good tornado. You think that tornado trap stopped me there? Use Supercell ID for books. I only have like one account that can do that, and that's this one. But the rest of my accounts all have like 1,000 points only. Some of them don't have very many. So I would only be able to take advantage of that on like one of my accounts, but you can imagine that's what some people are doing to max out the crafty defenses. Think it could stop someone. It stopped me when I first saw this base. So global rank 46. I mean, obviously I don't have any defenses done, but this is still a good position to be. 303 yesterday, 302 today. Hopefully I can keep this up for the rest of today. And yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. It was nice hanging out with you guys, and you guys will see us against Cup Up Baby, who today scored 40 stars. And take a look. It has just started. We can take a look at their bases. Hopefully I can pull off 6 triples today. See what's going on with the music. That's a repeat layout. You guys saw me destroy that one. This is a base I have saved. This is a base I've seen many times in Legends. This looks familiar. I might have this. I might potentially have that. The bases look decent, but I do think that we should be able to dissect them, hopefully get at least 42 stars. Or, I mean, 45 would be nice, obviously, but if we're going to be realistic, I think that 43 should be enough to defeat these guys. We are in 5th place after all of the plus 10s went through, and yeah. With that, I will be live again tomorrow. And Sway, it's good to see you again, but unfortunately you caught me late. And so, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great night and take care. Peace.